So, what's your idea about this AI thing that is like taking over the whole any industry in the world? Like,
Oh dear God. Here's the thing.
before you say something, you know this Drake had a AI album out,
Yeah.
and it's going crazy outside. Like, the
Yeah.
whole album, but made by AI. So, what do you think as a musician?
I mean, as a musician, like the way AI is affecting music currently, it's obscene to say the least. Like you could take a vocal like a vocal fingerprint. That's what they call it right now. Of anyone, you could take it from Kanye, Jay-Z, whatever the fuck, and you could make a song that Jay-Z would fucking sing.
Yeah.
It's that level crazy.
Yeah, even they made some like Travis Scott and Kanye. Some Iranian rappers. They made their version of the song, but in like Kanye voice. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah. I think Penguin Zero like did it as well.
Like
Charlie. Yeah,
you know,
he did
some
that shit
things
too.
you never expect. Like Kanye was rapping in Farsi, but suddenly you say, "What the fuck is going on?"
Like, who the hell decided? Who the hell thought it was?
You could predict your death today, but you never thought that Kanye was like sing non-sing Arabic. Like,
Yeah, I would not. I would never. I would like not to see the day. You know, no, hell no.
I mean, like,
But it's crazy because people. They were like in the beginning. They were so afraid of AI. It's like, yeah, it's gonna take over our jobs. It's gonna destroy our lives. They're gonna put us in the zoo and everything. And I'm looking at these. Bro, I'm looking at these people. I'm like, you don't really realize like it's a tool.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's a
Yeah.
tool. No matter how sophisticated it
I
it
think
gets.
people have this self-doubt about themselves. It's not about the AI. If it was something else, I don't know, even like someday like animals can do the things that we are doing, I think it's more self-doubting than afraid of the future. Because I mean, this
100%.
change of the technology, like all the time it happened, and it affected some people, but at the same time it makes like a new kind of level for our improvements, self-improvement basically.
100%. 100%. I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, like people have this fucking. I don't know where this idea like started from. Like, I didn't have such fear from AI because, think about it. Like logically speaking, sure, like we created it, but it could get out of hand. But the possibilities are endless. Like what my emphasis on AI, and have we've discussed this before, like right, like in our fucking like free time and everything. Remember that?
Discussed a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, we've discussed a lot. Like it's just, but like my emphasis on AI is no matter how sophisticated it gets, it will open up so much possibilities for humanity.
Yeah, exactly.
So that humanity have more time on research, doing fucking hobbies and all of that. And I feel like maybe it is the way for like good equality.
Yeah. Like I have these things in my mind that if AI really takes over some jobs, so as you said, we're gonna have much freedom of time. And at the same time, maybe it opens a new door for our creativity. Like the thing that Metaverse did, like it was a new door. People will start to think, okay, you can put your art inside a computer and sell it, and I don't know, so all of this is stuff like this. It was hype 1 year ago, and suddenly no one is not talking about it anymore. I think AI is the same thing. Like after like 6 months, like 9 months, like the hype goes down, and people will realize it wasn't that much of like, I don't know how to say it. It was a huge step, but it wasn't that much of a huge step. It was just fine. Like we didn't see something like this that was interesting for us. But I think after a while, because people gonna see it, different kinds of it, and it's like they were like, okay, it's cool. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like as a programmer, me and you both know sometimes like writing some codes thousands of times is just waste of time.
It is. So exactly. This is my point. Like people, they really don't understand like the implications of AI and like how they think of it always like in a fucking apocalyptic manner. It's like, holy shit, it's the end of the fucking world.
Hollywood. Yeah. That's all about Hollywood.
Yeah, these are the types of people that fucking watch all of the Transformers trilogy and believe that shit is real. You know what I'm saying? It's these type of people. But as a programmer myself, it is really futile to reinvent the wheel and write shit that is already fucking working and is fucking existing. And it is, as you said, it's gonna go down, like it's gonna go away like wind. This fear wave, because AI is gonna become a commodity. This is what people don't realize, and the effectiveness of AI is like a really good evidence to the sort of futility of the metaverse.
Yeah.
Like people thought for like ages that metaverse is gonna be this new thing, but out of nowhere, AI comes up and is like, "What's up, baby?"
Yeah, you know, I think. Imagine one day this AI takes over the whole governmental paperwork and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait in the line for getting your passport.
Exactly.
So you just go there and get your passport and done. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know about other countries, but in my country, paperwork is a headache.
It is.
You have to go from this building to that building and all this shit. So if the AI really comes and they have this trust that they can put it as something like in a, I don't know, post office or in a, I don't know, any kind of governmental place, it's easy for you as a person.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people gonna lose some jobs, but I mean, like, even their life is getting easier. They don't have to do the same shit every day.
Yeah, what the thing is, like, when you're talking about losing jobs, it's not like people were made. I mean, here's the thing: as human beings, we have the opportunity to be interested in so many things. Like, take for example yourself.
Yeah.
You're interested in basketball.
Yeah.
You're interested in programming and technology, and you're interested in tackling, for example, like social issues and whatnot. And these are like also my interests somewhat. Like, for example, a guy like me, I play guitar, I write poems, I program, I make games. It's we have the capability to be interested in so many things. What people don't realize is that, okay, let's say a fucking worker in a government facility lost his job due to AI. Okay. It's not like he was born on Earth to sign papers or like do paperwork. The guy can do other shit.
The guy's tired of
The guy can do other shit, blood. Like he has enough consciousness and enough intellectual facilities to do whatever he fucking desires.
Like, I think putting AI in hand of some people, it can really help them accept them, like get out of the matrix. Because they don't have to do like most of the 9-to-5 jobs anymore.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like the guy who works in the government, don't no disrespect to people who work in government, but they know they're doing the same thing over and over and over again. So it's just the efficiency is like zero.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything new. We're just doing something, and people are tired of this, doing everything at the same time. But I think what people should do is just improve themselves.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this is like, so what I'm trying to tell like everyone basically is like, people look like at it from one angle, and it's funny because this is why we always talk about this, like me and you, like all everywhere, you know. It's people have this one-dimensional view of everything that it just like sucks them into this like infinite loophole that just they cannot, like if they get to a point where they can never get out of it. It's just they're always the same ideology, you know. Always the same, always doubting, always fucking looking for like things to worry
They're
about.
looking for excuses.
I mean you could say that, but
like imagine now someone wants to like start university as a computer engineer, but he thinks it's hard. So he said, "Oh, AI is coming." Like, I think few like students in here, we were talking about this thing. I was like, "Oh, we are putting our money, our time in computer engineering, the same thing that AI can do in seconds." I was like, "Yeah, AI can do simple things like." You don't have to write the code for CSS for button anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
how many times you
have to do? It's the same shit.
Yeah,
like.
Now you focus on more detailed stuff. Like, I mean, it's better. Like, as a programmer, I love it, and I think improvement on AI gonna benefits a lot of people in this world.
Yeah.
In medical, in programming, in daily life, in anything.
Yeah. See, here's also like another interesting point. You've mentioned people, like AI could handle the opportunity for people to break out of the matrix. Yeah. Speaking of that, what if AI took over every governmental like institution? Yeah. Like, think of the possibilities of that. Because I would imagine at that point, we would have zero political interest. Yeah. Zero. Do you know why? Because at that point in time, if AI is sufficient enough, that is, AI would have a perfect sort of equilibrium, and it would handle like things according to its like like sort of model or like sort of like understanding of the current views of the world, and it will make decisions for us based on the current state of the world. This is the problem with modern state like sort of political parties and everything. They do it for themselves. They don't do it for like the common sense in like the entire world.
But you have to see the other side too.
You mean?
Because if AI takes over everything, like in the political view, the feelings in the political will be gone. So everything would be a robotic thing. So you see these movies that people like robots take over the government. Like there's an episode of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Like aliens take over the earth and they're using robots and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The logic of a robot is not that deep like a human.
Yeah.
When we decide something, we have this logical and emotional thing at the same time. But for robots, it's just a logic. So I don't think that would be really efficient if you put it. Maybe one day that robots can understand feelings and stuff, maybe that day, yes. But I don't think it's gonna be a fun life, like everything robotic and stuff.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It all comes down to how we train it. I mean, this is the basis of AI.
Yeah.
The methodology you use to train your model, or at that state, it would be just a bunch of models working together, I would imagine. It wouldn't be just one model. That would be ridiculous. Where are you even going to store that much data? Anyway, and this is just like a concrete example, by the way. This is not like researched stuff. This is basically like, stuff that you can find online anyway. But what I'm saying is, regardless of it being sort of recognizing emotions and whatnot, I still believe that it would be able to do decisions based on common sense much better than we do right now.
Yeah, but like in a perfect world, yes. But in a world that we are living now, that we still have borders, I don't think it's gonna work.
So you think essentially people are going to rebel? Like
Yeah. Because
this is the like this. I'm sorry for interrupting, but like this is the irony of humanity. Like no matter how much you try to serve it, it's going to fucking
you can't. I don't think you can fix it. You can't ever fix what we built.
Yeah.
But
I can see that too, to be honest with you.
You know, one other thing that AI can understand culture.
Yeah.
To that level that
we
feel.
Like. Because here's the thing, like it essentially it understands us as just a set of like entities. Yeah. That's it. It doesn't like understand the differences in cultures and like the differences in methodologies and the ideology and all of that.
It can understand it, but as it's like giving like typing something in Word and say, okay, this is what it is. But some politicians, they understand, they do some stuff based on the love of the country.
Yeah.
So for AI, maybe starting a war is not like logical, but someone is attacking you. AI suggests, okay, you have to make peace somehow, but the human have a deeper feeling that, okay, I have to fight back for my country. So in some cases, I don't know, maybe like in 5 years, the whole AI industry is gonna change.
Yeah, I mean, stuff. This is basically just like hard speculation.
Yeah.
Like, what I am imagining, and this is like, what is my speculation is. Yours could be different. Anyone's could be different. It's okay. But like, what I'm saying is, if we could even like train it based on cultural differences to take it, for example, as a variation in its decision making.
Yeah.
So. I still think it's achievable. I don't know.
Yeah, but nowadays, there's a problem with the AIs. Even the ChatGPT is the best one now, and still it have some delusional answers.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen this post on LinkedIn. Like the guy, basically made a riddle of it, like how old my sister would be, like those type of riddles, and it fucked up so bad.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, it does have its implications for sure. Limitations.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a kind of near future, this kind of stuff, because like society is not attached to it, and they don't want to co-live with it. Now we have this guard against AI, that it's gonna like we're gonna lose jobs, they're gonna take over the country and they're gonna fight us and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, don't believe everything you see in the movies.
100%. No. Yeah. So like all in all, I think AI is a wonderful thing, and we should support pretty much everyone who's working with AI.
One thing people should know that AI is just good in a small scale of its tasks. Like, if you want to build a whole Netflix thing, a whole application, like AI is good in 1,000 lines of code.
Yeah, but it cannot like.
It's just one class in Java.
Yeah. But it cannot like create full-scale projects.
Yeah, like
these motherfuckers be thinking like they're gonna be creating like the next Silicon Valley miracle.
No, it's not gonna happen. Like the guy who worked in Netflix, he said just the application for TV was 10 million lines of code.
Yeah.
If AI or ChatGPT or anything like this want to do this, first of all, it needs a power source of a sun.
Yeah.
And lots of time.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen soon. We have the energy problem and we have the GPU problems.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine to achieve such a fluid and very fast operation of creating like full fucking startup like fucking style like apps from the ground up, you would need some really good processing power and a very sophisticated like AI model, because
AI can just do the coding. Like when you want to build a startup, you need hardware stuff too. You need to connect that code to the server, that server to the database, and all of this shit. AI can help you to do it, but it cannot do it itself.
Yeah. No.
I think after a while, AI just gonna be if you don't solve the power sourcing problem, it's just gonna be like a theoretical thing. So we cannot ever solve anything. We just can think about it. Maybe someday that we found a really huge amount of energies, maybe we can do it. But nowadays, I don't think. It's just a hype. It's gonna go away.
Yeah, I mean, it's so early, and this is what people really don't understand about like AI is early, bro. Like this is not like the stage of it. And this is what I tell the motherfuckers who believe fucking metaverse is going to be a thing. Like some people actually believe that everyone would be fucking living like with fucking Oculus Rift like fucking glasses on and just be doing meets. It's like, no, brother, it's not ready. It's the same thing that, it's the same thing with cryptocurrency. People thought it was a fucking joke.
Crypto was a scam.
It's like
no one believed me, but crypto was a scam.
Yeah, I mean, people were super hyped up and like so pumped up about it, but then look at it now. Billions of dollars just down the drain to some fucking like scammer's office in like Vietnam or something, and it's a joke. It's a joke.